This is the
I'm
place.
sick. It's not very fun.
Sounds like
God
it.
damn it, Risky.
Sounds like a
Can't
very
take you
meaningful,
anywhere.
This
very
is why we
meaningful
can't have nice
discussion
things.
here. Disco, damn it.
No wonder. I'm just reading your profile right now. Yeah, I would swipe right on you.
What?
Oh wow.
You'd swipe right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's still in there, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, what's up,
What?
guys?
I still have no
23
wonder
recently
friended. What?
graduated? Oh man.
Wait, no wonder. I
Uh-huh.
don't have you friended. What the heck? On Discord.
Throwing, dude.
Can't
Street
believe
Fighter.
it.
There's 11 of us.
Didn't you know I always throw? Oh, we're missing our sub, right?
He said he
He
was
lost.
splitting.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Aphonics had to go.
All right, guys. Well, GG's.
Yeah, really good game.
Great match.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
Big games.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of comments for you guys. But who wants to go first? You guys? Well, I guess can go
I
first.
think like the overall like general consensus was that your guys' dive is really good. When you dove on something, like 9 times out of 10 it died. So that was really good. I think that was mostly like we didn't know how to deal with it. Which was nice to like play somebody who's better than us so that we can kind of figure out that we need to work on countering dive a little more.
Okay.
That's like that was my main thing because I know I died of fucking shit.
What did
Your
you
Mercy,
play?
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody else have anything?
I'm not really
Yeah, we'll
sure.
go. We'll go to a team at a time.
Okay.
I don't really know what caused it, but I was playing Reinhardt all the time. Somehow, Reinhardt only has 300 shields every time I put it up. I'm not really sure what you guys are doing, but
Junkrat spam.
But that's the thing.
Fan the
that,
hammer,
like,
roll, fan the hammer, dude.
It's insane though. Like even like we're used to running really spammy stuff and getting their shields down really quickly, and just I'd turn a corner and be at like 1200. And I honestly I don't fucking understand it. I'm tempted to call witchcraft.
That would be no wonder's doing. That would be no wonder's doing.
No, I mean a lot of times, well, we had to charge Zarya for like a lot of the maps, and she can wreck a shield. That was probably a big part of it.
Same with
Also,
the
we'd be
Diva.
running a soldier and sometimes
Yeah.
even a drunk rat. So it's like
And honestly, just because it's that little laser, I mean, I guess it turns into a big laser when she gets charged up, but
mm,
it's hard to like keep track of because it's not like actually hitting your shield like physically, It's just like there.
yeah, but that's
So-
something we'll call out. Just like shoot shield. So
Yeah, that's an actual focus target for us.
It's a good call, actually.
Anything else?
Yeah, Mora Ana was super difficult. So at least I mean like triple tank with the Mora Ana is really, really powerful. But
it's just an
I think
absurd
we were
amount of
able-
heals.
yeah, definitely. And if we're not going to be doing the right switches, then you guys are just going to continue to just keep pushing.
Yeah, I mean once you guys swap to Bastion, that one time. Well, sorry, I don't mean to.
Bastion, Zen, Reaper, yeah.
Talk.
But yeah, no, I think your most effective stuff was the dive. Like we were all comfortable with you, or what, like when you guys were laying down the triple tank. But when it comes to dive, it was just one of those like, well, who do we target first, kind of thing. And I think that's what really stuttered us and allowed you guys to really take charge.
Cool.
Okay.
Were you guys recording, by the way?
Yes.
I was.
Yes.
Probably about half of us at least.
I was gonna say, if you guys are having trouble with dive, I think a good place to start is think about one, do they have an immobile character at all? So like look for like a Zen or like a soldier or something like that, right?
Okay.
And if they don't, like if they're running something with Tracer, Genji, and
Yeah, which
like,
is what you guys are running. Like Moira, we can target really
Yeah.
anyone.
See, that's the thing about the Lucio Moira
Yeah.
like combo is that there's actually just no one easy to dive. So I think the best way to do it is to counter dive the tanks.
or
Really anyone
Or-
you can kill. You just kill whoever you can.
count cooldowns. You have to be like calling cooldowns all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because
And
then
that's something
once
that
you
that
know
our team
someone's
does
got
a
a
lot.
cooldown, it's like
Yeah,
that's
anyone
a
who
good
uses a
target.
mobility cooldown, or if like Tracer uses like recall or 2 blinks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
usually a good place to start. That's all.
Mhm. And then also a good practice if you guys want to. Just practicing dive and counter diving and stuff and peeling. Sometimes we do 3-on-3 practice where we just go into a custom game and we'll have like the 2 DPS and Winston on one team and the Diva and the 2 supports on the other, and they'll just practice diving the supports and peeling for each other. And it helped us kind of like get our focus calls down a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely apparent because Devo is really, really good at catching people who are being dove on.
Mhm.
So good job on that. Also, were you guys?
Thanks.
I almost felt like it was chance, but maybe it was practice. You guys had a really good rotation system with Diva, Genji, Reflect, and Matrix.
Wait, we did?
That was definitely
Yeah, that was
that's our
chance.
tryout.
Okay, that was chance.
Aspect was
I was literally
That's
timing Diva Matrix 2 seconds, and then the second that shut off, the Reflect went up, and it was just like a weird rotation that you guys were doing. It was really frustrating.
Good on
That's
you,
nice to know.
aspect. Good on you, aspect.
I swear.
No, that's actually really good to know, guys. So we'll have to remember that.
Because it's
Yeah.
technically 4 seconds of pure immunity, really.
Yep.
And then we'll follow that up with a Transcendence and every other immunity thing in the game.
Yeah,
Just
no,
try and like
it's
keep it
awesome.
going.
Everyone fades. Everyone has Wraith form.
Yeah, Wraith form. Yeah.
Tracer just body
We'll run
blocks
the
for a
immunity
second and
comp. Like we'll
recalls.
just constantly be immune.
All right. So, anything else from you guys, real quick? All right, Ferox, go ahead.
I want to compliment your team. You guys reset and push really fast. You guys get a lot of pushes in. I think that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, you-
very little downtime between.
It seems like
setups.
you would like decide on your plan and execute it very quickly. And I
Yeah.
mean that's good, obviously, because it gives you more fights potentially, but also just kind of keeps your enemies on their toes. Can't prepare as easily.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the tightness of your death ball was really solid. You didn't have any stragglers or any. It seemed like you guys really moved together well as a unit with that speed. So on our
so
like
tight, fucking
so
pulse
tight.
bombs are getting kills.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess there's a negative, but on the positive, it's when we were running counter dive on defense, like on Hollywood I noticed it, and then a little bit on Volskaya I noticed it. A lot of the pushes. When you guys came in, I was the Winston player, so I was looking for like a straggler or a place where I could like insert myself and just separate the team. But you guys
Ugh.
moved so well together that I couldn't really get that cleanly. So we just kind of had to jump into your bodies and hope something happened, and it kind of worked out a few times. But I thought that was really good.
Yeah, you guys had just like good peel for each other in general. There were tons of times I'd like try to get on your mercy, and Lucia was like always there, whatever. And you guys were just playing so like close together for the most part. It was kind of hard to do stuff as Tracer a lot of the time.
And I thought the ult management was pretty good. You always had a pretty decent combo, ready to go. So
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
few times though where the team felt like you may have used too many ults. Does anyone
Yeah,
have
like
a-
there was that stall
specific?
on like First Point Hollywood, which is like a really long stall, and I'd say like you guys did well there, but you did commit like a good amount of ults also.
Mhm.
I can't remember exactly what you used, but I know there were a lot. So I don't know. I question whether it was like totally worth it. You got a lot of time, but it was also a lot of ults. I don't know. It's a tough call.
Yeah, no, we definitely like were on the receiving end too, where we were like, well, I think we burned all our ults, but I think we burned all their ults too. So
Yeah, I mean,
What do
I
we
ended
do?
up having to like grab on that push, which I like didn't want to have to do. And,
yeah, that in particular.
I did notice one time because you guys do move really cohesively, really tight. There was one time on Hollywood where you guys tried to go inside like First Point left staircase up to high ground.
Yeah.
And I was playing as Diva, so I actually went up with I can't remember, it was like either Monkey or Soldier, and we just kind of poked at your backline a little bit. And the second that we poked to the backline, the tanks on the front collapsed to the back. And I was like, oh, wait a second. I guess we can push into them now a little bit. So we actually got a lot of free damage because I don't know, I felt like there was too much emphasis on peeling for the healer at that point. When, the strength was that you were speeding in,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I noticed on that one push. I just kind of like tapped the back, and then I was like, oh wait, there's no more front pressure.
Mm-hmm. I would say in general, and I'm not sure what may have caused this, but even when I was playing Mercy or Zen, I didn't really feel much pressure from you guys at all. Maybe it was because at that point you guys were playing Deathball and you really couldn't dive on me. Do you guys practice dive? I can't remember a lot of your comps, so I apologize if you did run it and I
You
forget.
guys mostly played Reinhardt comps, right?
Yeah. We kind of made the we do play dive and deathball, but we kind of made the realization pretty early on that you guys outbeat us in dive, and so if we were, I guess, going to go dive and you guys went to counter dive, that we were just gonna get, I guess, boned real fast. So that wasn't an option for us. But I mean,
Okay.
it's a decent call. I mean, we never really talked about being ballsy like that.
Yeah, because when I was in, there was a few times where I was out of position and I felt like, and I could have been an easy dive target. Nothing was really capitalized on. There was a few times where, as Moira, I was really out of position. Like on King's Row, there was a time when I like pushed your Mercy back
Oh God,
into
don't remind me.
back into the mini, and you guys could have easily just taken me out if like one of you just came back and popped on me. But it took enough time. I was able to kill her and then get back out.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing with Moira is watch for her fade, because if you can bait out her fade, she's an easy target depending on where she goes.
Yeah, I feel like I was able to stall. I was playing Tracer. I was able to stall on Hollywood for like way longer than I should have been able to.
Oh my gosh, that stall was insane.
And I mean, your Lucio was peeling really well for your Mercy for that entire time, because I was just like kind of chasing her around point and like couldn't get anything done at all. But also I didn't die, so I don't know.
Hmm.
So good on your Lucio. Shame on the rest of you.
For shame. So I guess I kind of want to ask you guys: do you guys ever like practice like target calling and follow up
Yep.
as a team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Generally, that's not an issue for us. I think that we just kind of like balled up a little bit after realizing that we were a little outmatched, and tried to like compensate for that by just like turning it into death ball, which we're better at in general.
For sure.
Yeah, the only thing I guess when that's going on, you just want to keep in mind that you're looking for mistakes that you can capitalize on as quick as possible,
Right.
which is some that our team I feel has definitely at least gotten better at as time goes on. So that's pretty much what we were looking for, was just general mistakes, people out of position, misuse of cooldowns, things like that, and then we just like all just capitalized on it as quick as possible. And that's the big thing, is like when people are making those call outs, you gotta make sure that people are capitalizing on it as quick as absolutely possible, because otherwise that split second, can determine the fight potentially.
Would you be willing to toss over some of the VODs that you guys have for tonight?
Yeah.
I have one too. I can probably just like post it up on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wayne was streaming, so that one.
Yeah, that was just on Twitch.
It's uploading to Twitch now. I don't know why it's not automatic. It doesn't automatically upload. Is that something I have to do?
I think it takes just wild archive.
The what?
Did you stop streaming already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it just takes a while to archive. That's all. And then I upload the VODs from the main tank perspective, but as separate matches. So you get like 4.
Were you guys trying to focus on anything specific tonight? Do you guys have any goals?
Well, we had a
We're
tryout
always
tonight.
working on. Yeah, we had a tryout tonight, but like as a team, we're always working on communication, making sure that we're doing effective callouts and making sure that we're doing follow up. Our shot callers are also doing, they're always working on their own things, finding targets, making right calls, practicing different areas, things like that. I don't know if there's anything specific that we're working on. Were you? Any of you guys?
It was
Sorry,
more or
what?
less trying to just play off each other a little bit better. At least that's for DPS wise,
For sure.
and I think tanks too.
Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, there's nothing under past broadcasts. Makes me sad.
It'll be there. Just gotta believe. You gotta believe.
None of the scrims are there actually.
Do you have it set to save
Ooh,
them?
yeah, do you have it?
Where's that at?
Because you have to manually
It'd be in your
turn
settings.
that on. It doesn't do it.
Channel and
Automatically.
videos.
possibly.
No, go to your dashboard and then go to the settings on your dashboard, and then you go to.
Dude, I'm an old man. I swear to God.
Let
Dashboard.
me see dashboard.
Where is it at? Hold
Click on your name in the top right corner. Go to
I
dashboard,
did.
and then go
yeah.
to settings.
Go to where?
Settings. And then under stream key, it'll say store past broadcast. You have to have that checked.
Yep, store past broadcast. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so if it wasn't checked, then it won't save it. It wouldn't have saved it.
Wait, where's that at? Where's stream key? Dude, I'm an old man. I told you I don't know.
You go to your
Very old.
dashboard and then go
Yeah.
to settings under, like, in dashboard, go to your settings on the left, and then it's.
The very
Oh,
first
okay.
thing: stream preferences, stream key, store
Yep.
past broadcast.
Okay.
Was it checked? God damn it, Owain.
Yeah, I know. I still can't find it. I still can't find it. Everyone ignore me.
All right. Well, if
How are
that's
you doing,
that was
man?
yeah, that's it for us. I think, unless anyone has any other feedback. So GG's. Good scrimming, you guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're game.
And
Hey, I found it.
Oh, okay. You found it. Good job, buddy. Proud of
Finally.
you. And since you guys are
my window was so small.
Jesus.
Rip.
God.
Josh, dang it away in.
we'll get you we'll
Sorry.
get you someone's perspective of that VOD. I don't know who, but
Great, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
yep, no
We
problem.
need to get
already
Wayne
been
some
uploaded.
perspectacles.
Ooh.
Alright.
All right,
Shut up.
later.
Later.
Bye.
See you guys. GG's.
Have a good night.